Today's our topic is about chronic hypertension. Chronic hypertension has two possible causes. Number one, it may be long-term problem present before the beginning of the pregnancy. For example, essential hypertension, which accounts for 5% of the cases of hypertension in pregnancy. And number two, it may be secondary to existing medical problems such as renal disease, SLE, correction of the aorta, Cushing's syndrome, and pheochromocytoma, which is a rare but dangerous tumor of the adrenal medulla. How can you diagnose this? Consistent blood pressure recording of 150/90, 140/90 mmHg or more on two occasions more than 24 hours apart during the first 20 weeks of pregnancy suggests that the hypertension is a chronic problem and unrelated to the pregnancy. The diagnosis may be difficult to make because the change is seen with blood pressure in pregnancy. This is a particular problem in women who present late in their pregnancy with no baseline blood pressure measurement. In addition, Sebia 1996 found that women with chronic hypertension show greater decrease in their blood pressure during pregnancy than do normotensive women. Hence, the chronic hypertension may be missed unless the woman is seen prior to or in early pregnancy. Now, investigation. When taking a history, the doctor may identify potential or existing problems which may include a non-medical condition. Women with chronic hypertension tend to be older, parents, and have a family or personal history of hypertension. Accurate measurement of blood pressure is important, and the doctor needs to consider the guidelines mentioned earlier. Serial blood pressure recordings should be made in order to determine the true pattern, as even normotensive women show occasional peaks. What can complications? The perinatal outcome in mother chronic hypertension is good. However, the perinatal morbidity and mortality are increased in those women who develop severe chronic hypertension or superimposed preeclampsia. Other complications